Detained Ipob leader Nnamdi Kanu rejects calls for pardon, insists on release by the rule of law. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to hear this morning. As our headline for this morning says that detained Ipob leader Nnamdi Kanu rejects calls for pardon, insists on release by the rule of law. The detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob Nnamdi Kanu, has dismissed appeal for his release, insisting that he has committed no crime and should be freed based on existing court ruling. Kanu's lawyer Aloji McCall disclosed this in a statement on Saturday, following fresh calls from Southeast leaders urging President Bola Tinubu to intervene on securing his release. Among those advocating for his freedom is the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, alongside other lawmakers from the region. However, Kanu has reportedly expressed displeasure over such appeals, emphasizing that his release should not be framed as an act of mercy, pardon, or clemency, but as a legal necessity. Ejimako via his social media handle said, during my visit to Oyendo Mazin and Kanu, he made it clear that while he appreciates the effort of those advocating for his release, he strongly insists that he should not be subjected to pleas or appeal for clemency because he has not committed any crime. According to Ejimako, Kanu stressed that his continued detention contradicts a federal high court ruling that declared it unconstitutional, as well as international tribunal decisions that deemed his arrest and extraordinary rendition from Kenya illegal. Kanu further argued that self-determination, the bias for his prosecution, is a fundamental right recognized under Nigerian law as well as international convention and should not be criminalized. He urged supporters and stakeholders to advocate for his release in the same manner as groups such as Afenifere, Onaeze Ndigbo, and the World Igbo Congress and international organizations who assert that his detention is a violation of the rule of law. If any appeals should be made, they should be directed at the judiciary to ensure that my case and those of Ipob members are handled with fairness, equality, and adherence to the rule of law, he reportedly said. Kanu also extended his gratitude to all those working towards restoring peace and security in the southeast, while retaliating his stance that justice should take precedence over political negotiation. And that was what I was said here concerning this headline today this morning, which says, detained Ipob leader Nnamdi Kanu rejects calls for pardon, insists on release by the rule of law. Well, if you guys don't know what is actually going on right now, the Nnamdi Kanu's case is one that everybody is talking about, is one that everybody wants to know more about. And before I move on, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here, right now, is to tap that subscribe button with the notification bell so that anytime of any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it ASAP. Well, Nnamdi Kanu is telling everybody that I know all of you are calling for my release. I know all of you are doing one or two things to make sure that I'm released, but you guys just don't beg for my release. Yes, he said he was not to release out of pardon. Yes, he said he wants to release under the rule of law. Because seriously, Nnamdi Kanu has not done anything. I understand the people that's calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu's point of view, and I also understand Nnamdi Kanu's point of view. Nnamdi Kanu does not want it to be like, okay, the federal government pardon you. The federal government pardon you. No. He wants to be released because it is the right thing to do. He wants to be released because it is the right thing to do. He didn't commit any crime. Yes, you cannot pardon someone that didn't do anything. It is if the person commits a crime, you pardon the person. Because if you are saying the federal government pardoned Nnamdi Kanu, like Nnamdi Kanu committed this and the federal government pardoned him, that is wrong. You can't pardon somebody that didn't commit anything. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is just trying to say. Because the federal government are trying to use every which way to just label him as a terrorist, label his group Ipob as a terrorist, but that will not just work. And now they're also talking about dropping the court case. They just want to solve things diplomatically, meaning they want to just pardon Nnamdi Kanu. They don't want to use court anymore. No. The court that Nnamdi Kanu is even going to, the court is very corrupt. Yeah, if the court was true and just and fair, Nnamdi Kanu will not be in jail at this point in time. Justice Binta and the whole federal high court in Nigeria, all of them are corrupt. They're not following the rule of law. Yes, and Nnamdi Kanu said that he's still going to fight until he's released. Because come to think of it, Nnamdi Kanu cannot be convicted because first of all, he's innocent. He can't be convicted. So the best thing the federal government can do is this prolonged detention. That is the best thing the federal government can do. Yeah, the best thing they can do is this prolonged detention. And now, the prolonged detention is getting so much that major people like Benjamin Kalu, Ojuzo Kalu, and many other politicians in Nigeria I am feeling interested in Nnamdi Kanu's case, begging for his release. It got to a point that Kalu said that I'm begging Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. Like he begged Tinubu. This one be say you are calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. This one beg for Kanu's release because he knows the greater good that will come out from Nnamdi Kanu's release. That's why Nnamdi Kanu said that no, that I want to be released under the rule of law, not to be pardoned. Yeah, he said he told his lawyer that he should tell everybody that I want to be released under the rule of law. He wants to be released the right way, him winning the case and him coming out justly. He does not want the federal government to pardon him anything because you can't pardon someone that didn't do anything. If okay, fine. If Nnamdi Kanu committed this crime that the federal government are saying he committed, then you guys should have convicted him since. But they can't convict him because they themselves know that he's innocent. That's just the point. The federal government cannot convict Nnamdi Kanu because they themselves know that he's innocent. So they just want to use this stupid pardon that they want to pardon and say, fine, we pardon you. Yes, indirectly framing him as a terrorist terrorist leader and his group as a terrorist organization. That is what the federal government wants. They want to indirectly frame him as a terrorist leader. But Nnamdi Kanu is smarter than them. He knows all this now. They not just born Nnamdi Kanu yesterday. Yes, they didn't just born him yesterday. So that is what, and the federal government, their plan to like their plan to suppress Nnamdi Kanu will never work, and it will not work. I'm just saying it will not work. Well, going into the comment section that I have here, because a lot of people will have a lot of things to say. Yeah, a lot of people will have a lot of things to say. This person, Dan Michael, said that all, all these are social media billionaires should sponsor second Biafra war. Let's teach the Yoruba people a lesson. How are you sure it is Yoruba people? It is Nigeria, either Yoruba or Hausa. And besides, Nigeria is not in the mood for another Biafran war or another war. Ejo Ayang says that freedom is all we want. I'm just that is just it. Freedom is all they want, and God bless Biafrans. Well, going to the comment, deep into the comment section that I have here. This person says that no matter how they try to suppress him, he will still be released. That is just it. No matter how they try to do that, why the truth will still come outside. Yes, the truth is always bitter. Release him now. He did because he did nothing. That is what George Bush is saying. Who named himself George Bush? Yes, release Nnamdi Kanu because he did nothing. The federal government know that this man is innocent. That is what I've been framing all you insecurity in the southeast to Ipob. Ipob is a terrorist group. Ipob is a this. Ipob is a that. But I plan to go work. Drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as bigger down with the notification bell so that anytime of any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.